Hello. So I'm currently at a hot spring with my wife. Uh, my Christmas gift to her. You can see we're at Creekside balcony right now in our room. And so I'm going to do a limited set of games just from the New York Times app. And that's going to be the only video for today. So I apologize for those looking forward to any other videos, but I'm on vacation. So everything will be back to normal probably after Christmas. I will be home today, so I'm not worried about anyone figuring out where I am. But yeah, I mean, around Christmas time, things are obviously busy. So I will do my best to get as many videos out as I can. Today, this is the only one. All right, well, enjoy. All right, we are going to start with Wordle. And let me see if I can find somewhere good for my face. Okay, well, I'll move myself around, but we'll start here. So yesterday we spun the wheel, and it said to start with aeons. Or is that just pronounced eons? I'm not sure. But we're also going to start with this tomorrow because I don't have my wheel. All right, we have a green N fourth. No A, E, or O, so we're vowel limited here. I'm thinking like NT or ND, something along those lines. Let's see if there's an NT word. So INT, UNT. Let's look for INT. I is the more common vowel than U. Something like glint, print. Let's go with print. That's really good letters. All right. It does end in INT. Is it quint? That's kind of a slangy word. What else could it be? I'm looking to see if there's... Oh, it could just be glint, the first word I said. Imagine if it's glint and I could have gotten it in two. I could have gotten it in two. Oh, well. Print was the objectively better guess, but... Okay. We're going to just check the Wordle bot here. All right. So, 90 skill, 72 luck, 3. All right. So, how many started with aeons? We had 182, starting with aeons. Print, the most common follow-up. Trunk, flint, think, ring, thing, grunt, drink, blunt, brunt. All right. It does place, slung, glint. Aeons is at 192. All right, how many people lost today? It's probably like 99%. Oop. Yeah, we have greater than 99% success. All right, we are going to do connections next. We are finding 4 groups of 4. Okay. We have Dracula, Dogma, Unconscious, Kryptonite, Frankenstein, Fixation, Achilles Heel, Superman, Oedipus Complex, Soft Spot, Little Red Riding Hood, Linklater. What's Linklater? Downfall, Darth Vader, Bratz, and Superego. Superego. Super Ego. Super Ego. Wow. What is going on today? Dogma is a movie. Dracula's a movie. Superman's a movie. I don't know if we're doing that. Bratz? Okay, so I think we have... I was thinking about Linklater and how it's... I don't know what it is. So whenever it's a word I don't know, I think, what letters are they using from it? So it starts with link, and then I see that... I was looking at Bratz as well, and saw it starts with brat, or brat. So bratwurst and a link. So are we starting with ways of referring to hot dogs or sausage? Frankenstein starts with Frank. So what would be the fourth? A dog for dogma? All right, let's go with that. That's probably purple. Starts with slang for hot dog or something. Starting with slang for sausage. I should have said sausage, not hot dog. Okay. So what else do we have going on here? Super Ego is interesting. Darth Vader. People with mommy issues. Darth Vader and Oedipus. It does say Oedipus complex. I mean, I feel like Oedipus complex, super ego, fixation, and I don't know, something else is going to be some kind of psychological issue. We also have kryptonite, soft spot, Achilles heel. These are all things that are weaknesses. What's the other weakness? I don't know if it's downfall. Maybe these are just synonyms. Okay, let's lock that in. Vulnerability. All right, and that's yellow. We still have Darth Vader. What do these have in common? Darth Vader, Superman, Little Red Riding Hood. Oh, I think all these people wear capes. Characters in capes, there you go. And then it's unconscious is the other psychological term. Are these all Freudian? Yeah, they're all Freudian, okay. All right, cool. Let's check with the bot. See how people did today. Ooh, 56%. I didn't struggle, as you saw. But maybe it's because I saw purple. I tend to see through purple these days. Okay. Well, let's see what's going on here. Wow, my order is 1 in 599. That is really rare for a winning game. 4% got purple first. Most people are getting yellow first by a long shot. Second, people are getting green, but then also like equal parts yellow, blue. And then people who are losing are just not finding anything, or maybe just yellow. So 11% only yellow. 13% is actually the most common with yellow and green. And then 10% nothing. 3% yellow, blue, 3% just blue. Interesting. People are putting fictional, like, I don't know if icons is the right word, but just like fictional things with people with powers or whatever. Sci-fi fantasy people. Anyway, putting dogma in with Freud terms, putting Oedipus complex in with weaknesses, putting fixation in with weaknesses. Dracula, Frankenstein, Darth Vader, and Bratz. Just, action figures maybe. I don't know. It's interesting. People are getting yellow first, blue first, green first, then blue with Frankenstein, then yellow with green, then purple, then yellow with the green and with Oedipus. Interesting. These two people should work together. Where did it go? The people who put Oedipus in and had soft spot, and the people who put Oedipus in and had downfall, they should work together and get yellow correct. All right. Anyway, how'd you do? Let's go back. Our next game is going to be Pips. If I can find it. Here it is. All right, we'll go through all the difficulties. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. I gotta move. Here, I'll fit myself right in here. You get to see my beautiful face while I solve. Okay, so we have 2, 3, and 2, 1. We cannot put a 1. You can't put a 1 in an 8. So then this needs to be the 5, 4 or 5, 1. Don't know which. This is the other 2 that just gets thrown out. Here. I say this like you can see what I'm doing. The 12 needs 2 6s in it. Okay, again, can't put a 1 in an 8. So now the 4 or 5 goes up, and the 5 1 goes down. All right. Let's do the medium. Okay, I gotta move myself again. Here, up here. This is gonna be a double up here. You know what? If I take out my S Pen, but you do get a little tiny dot on there. It's not amazing. But I'll solve with my S Pen so you can see this. So what double do we have? We have double 6. That's it. So this is double 6. And then we have a 6. This has to go down. And it's 6 less than 2. So it has to be the 6 blank. Oh, wow. This does not work. And then the 6 3 goes into the 3 probably. All right. I'm getting rid of my S Pen because it's not dragging. All right. Sorry about that. 6-3. This is a less than 4. Here, how about the 5? 5-3 and 5-2. So 5-3 this way. It needs to be that way so that we have space for the domino above it. Now less than 2 has to be the 1, so this has to be 1-4. And so then the 4-3 has to go up. Oops, other way. Jeez, this really is hard on phone. 2-2 goes in here. They really need to improve the phone interface here. Oh, sorry, less than 4. Okay. All right, got the medium done with some UI issues. Let's do the hard. Okay, try not to blop or anything. So, what's our in? Greater than 10 in 2 on the bottom left. That's an 11 or a 12. So it's 5-6 or 6-6. So it must contain a 6. And it looks like we only have one 6, actually. That's pretty convenient. And so 6-4 is probably going into the 8. It could go into the equal. We have a 4-4. I'm not sure, because I like this 4-3 here. What do we have attached to a 3? 3 blank, 3-5 makes sense. This has to be 5-5. We're out of 6s. So now I could do 5-4 this way, and then just stick the 4-4 here. Blank 3 is going to go here. Blank 4 is going to go down. And then 4-1 is going to go up. And then I have 2-3 and 2-1. Okay, 2. I don't have enough 1s. Oh, I have 5s. Hold on. Something's wrong. What am I going to do? I need a 5. So I need a 5 in here. Something's wrong here. Like my geometry's wrong. Is it the 4-4 or... Shoot, how do I fix this? I don't know. So, like, where did I go wrong in the geometry? It's a mystery. So, I hate pulling everything out, but I think I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to pay more attention to how these dominoes need to get placed. But, I know there's some forced stuff. Like, the 2 blanks go into the 0. So to me, it makes sense to do blank 3 like that. And then blank 4 down. But maybe I need to do blank 4 this way. I do have a 5-5. So, I mean, these could just be next to each other. I don't know if that works. No, because I don't have a double to put below the 5-5. So I can't do that. So I could do 5-4, but I can't do 2 5-4s, but I could do this 5-4. And then... Now I need a 4... Oh, no, I need another 5-4. No. Okay, so this doesn't work. So maybe this has to go down. Like I did before. And then now this other 4 needs to go with a less than 3, so it's the 4-1. Wait, do I have... Yeah, I have it. That's forced. Now, I don't care about the bottom right corner. That'll go in last. But then this 5 has to go left. Into an equal. Feels like 5-4 is the way to go. I don't have enough 1s. Let's do the 5-4 this way. And now... Do I have a 5-2? No. You know... I could do this. Is that what I did the first time? No, I've already broken the geometry here. I'm going to stick this in here. I don't know if it's right, but I need to remember that geometry. And so the 5 has to go left. Okay, well, okay, here's the deal. The 2 has to go in here. This is a forced move that I didn't see. So now I need a 5-3. Okay. And now clearly this is an issue because I don't have a greater than 10 domino. I don't have a 6-5. So I think what has to happen is to fix the geometry on the right here. I have to do this, and I have to, like, pull these out. So now I have a 5 going right. 5-4, 5-1, 5-5. I have 2 5s up top. I used my 5-3, so I need the 4-4 to go up. That's forced. And then, oh, I have another 2. I have a 2-1. Right, the reason I only thought I had 1-2 is because I put the 2-1 down in the bottom right as a placeholder. Darn it. And I can't do the 2-1 to the right. I can't do the 2-3 to the right. So this is just plain wrong. So maybe we do the 2-1 to the right. And then I have a 5-1. And then this can be the 4-3 now. And then this can be the 3-5. Now I have 5-5 and 5-4 left. How about this 1? I have to do the 1-4. So I have to do 5-4. Oh, it's already the right way. And then the 4 blank goes in here. So the 3-2 goes down. Probably. This is 5-5. Blank 3 goes down. And 4-4 goes down. Okay, I got it. Interesting one. I kept making some similar mistakes, but I think the 2 was the key there. I explored both options for that 2. And I was messing up the top right, because I thought I needed to do the blank 3 to the right, but no, blank 3 went down. That's interesting. Okay, let's do mini crossword next. Where are you? Here we go. I don't know where I'm putting my face. Okay. For now there. S as in shaker. I don't know. Cawing bird. Like a crow? Blank shrimp. Oxymoron. A jumbo shrimp. Most common instrument in New York Times crosswords with over 800 appearances. The oboe. Units of corn. Ears. Scuba is gear for diving. Knight's protection is armor. Brain sections is lobes. Number of teeth for Goofy is 2. Alright. So this was salt. S as in shaker. Oh, so when a salt is on a shake... When a salt shakers often just have an S on them to distinguish them from pepper shakers. Okay. Not too bad, though. Last game is Strands. And then that's going to be it for this video and for today. So I hope you're all having a wonderful holiday season. Our theme is Brr. So we're cold. Is this like stuff you wear when you're cold or something else? Stuff you do? I mean, we have fire here. You can do fire in 2 ways. It could be fireplace, but I don't see how to do that. Huh. I see floor. Alright, let's just get some words, because I may need a hint today. I see arson. No? Okay. Chill? Interesting that, maybe just chilly. Okay, chilly. Are these just words for being cold? Is there like frozen? How would we do frozen here? Because I see the Ozen. I don't think we can do frozen. Okay, chilly. Is cold here? Here's cold. Okay. Polar. All right. I thought maybe it'd be polar something, but no, it's just polar. Freezing, maybe? Freezing. Freezing. Maybe freezing is part of our spanogram? No, it's not. Not so... So, not so... hot. Not so hot. Okay. Glacial. And we have 2 words left. We already did cold. Not that you can do it here. Floor. What am I missing here? Dig something? Huh. Frigid. Frigid and cool. Alright, got it. And that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.